We told you earlier this week about the passing of a popular face on the University of North Texas campus.
It wasn't a student or a professor, but an unofficial mascot, a wild albino squirrel. The Why Guy went to Denton to find out how people are saying goodbye.
Sometimes life isn't fair, and the students at the University of North Texas find themselves in the middle of learning that lesson.
Deeply sad.
This isn't a story about an albino squirrel as much as it is a story about who he touched. Figuratively, you don't want to touch a squirrel really for fear of rabies.
From what I hear, a hawk attacked him. I know it's the natural order of things, but it was still unfortunate for us. Swooped down, tried to pick him up. He passed on.
This is T.J. Zambrano, the president of the Albino Squirrel Preservation Society. He assures me his studies come first.
Well, some called him Lucky, some called him Whitey, but those who weren't sure who he was called him the ghost of the trees. But
the squirrel became so much a part of this society, they decided to do this.
But he made a difference.
Hold a memorial, a full service, complete with laughter and memories. Are you crying?
Yes.
People loved him. They'd seen, people that had seen him before as well were thinking, oh, I've seen that thing.
Yeah.
So,
Nut.
Okay.
So, just off Chestnut Street, on a campus whose mascot is an eagle, where normally no one would give a hoot about a dead squirrel, somehow this one made an impact on humans. And maybe that's reason enough to wish the little fellow well.
But it's good to be here. I took a day off work for this, and this has definitely been worth it. So, Lucky, you're going to be missed.
In Denton, Mike Castellucci, Channel 8 News.
Have a story idea or a comment for Mike, send an email to whyguy@wfaa.com. As Troy just mentioned, it would have been appropriate really to just fade to black here.
Yes, well, you know.
To continue honoring.
It's a tough moment, but I think they'll persevere. I really do. I think they'll persevere.
An albino squirrel is a hard thing to find, though. I don't think he'll ever be replaced.
Oh, you can't replace an albino squirrel.
Say goodnight, Macy.
But his memory will live on. Thanks for joining us. Have a great weekend.